How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to my channel, Manifesting Greatness Now. Okay, I got a great video for you today. The topic is going to be involving, well, manifesting things as a whole, but it's most likely going to be specifically tailored to SP manifestations because, again, that's something that a lot of you guys seem to be interested in. That's something that a lot of people in the community seem to be interested in, period. Okay, so when it comes to manifesting, what do we know? We know that manifestation happens through the medium of impressing the subconscious mind. Meaning, if you impress the subconscious mind with, say, receiving a free cup of coffee, you'll be led across a natural series of events that will lead to you experiencing that in physical form. Now, you don't know exactly how, you don't know exactly when, right? But you know that it must be experienced by you, right? Somehow, some way. Now, oftentimes the things that we don't have a whole lot of resistance to, intrusive thoughts involving things of that nature, tend to show up in a seemingly effortless way, in an easy way, in a way to where you can look back and be like, damn, that was fun. That made me feel some love. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, if we're going to involve the time aspect of things, to your perception, it seems like in most cases it happens fast, right? And I use quotations because there is no fast, there is no slow, there is no slower, there is no faster, because time is an illusion, time does not exist, okay? But that's a video for another time. So getting back to what I was saying, the same thing applies for anything else. Say you impress your mind with receiving a discounted price on your favorite piece of clothing. Same thing, you'll be led across a natural series of events that will lead to you experiencing that in physical form. Same thing with if you were to manifest an all expense paid vacation anywhere of your choosing, which I absolutely recommend. Same thing. If you were to manifest your dream apartment, same thing. Your specific person, absolutely, definitively, same thing. So your goal here is to get yourself into a place of clarity involving your desired end result. So now, in the event of a specific person manifestation, what would that look like? It would be something like me and my person experiencing a beautiful, lifelong, romantic, passionate relationship or marriage, one or the other, with each other on an ongoing, continuous basis. We are living together in our dream home. We are both working our dream jobs. We are both financially stable, financially secure, financially free. We have two beautiful children, one boy, one girl, or two twins, boys or girls, whatever you want. We are at peace with one another. We are whole and complete with one another. We love each other unconditionally. We think about each other in the most beautiful ways as a happily married couple or as a happy couple that's in a relationship. Let's see, we have good relationships with the family, our side, their side, etc., etc., and everything else in between. You're gaining insight, you're gaining clarity involving what you want to experience. But you're not just gaining clarity involving what you want to experience, you're gaining clarity involving who you want to be, how you want to feel. So you want to feel loved. What does feeling love look like for you? Right? You want to feel chosen. What does feeling chosen look like for you? You want to feel prioritized. What does feeling prioritized look like for you? Now, the thing is, you get to decide that. Even if it's something that you've never... Whoa, what was that, man? Even if it's something you've never experienced before logically, you can still decide how you'd like to feel. You get to decide how you would want that to feel, okay? So, having said that, the same thing applies to who you want to be. Decide who you want to be. Who do you want to be? You want to be someone that's worthy. You want to be someone that's confident, in control, disciplined, mindful. You want to be someone that acknowledges how powerful they are, how much of a master involving manifesting they are, right? Define who you want to be, define what you want to experience, etc., etc. Give yourself that healthy foundation. Give yourself that in-depth sense of clarity involving who you want to be, how you want to feel, what you want to experience overall. Now, you can rewind about a minute, okay? If you're here with me up until this point, I suggest rewinding about a minute or two ago, re-listening to that part, taking notes, okay? Because a lot of you guys are not sure involving what it means to be clear. And the same thing goes for your money desires, your health desires, and everything else in between. Give yourself that healthy foundation, because here's the deal. The more clear you are, the better. The more clear you are, the easier it's going to be for you to overcome the negatives in the moment. People that are very clear about what they want, they have kind of like tunnel vision, a one-track mind. So even when they're experiencing doubts, that level of clarity tends to end up motivating them to push through, which is definitely a benefit. It's not a disadvantage. It's most definitely a benefit / advantage. Okay, you want to involve yourself with what I call God-based clarity. Okay, so clear to where you kind of have like a one-track mind. You have tunnel vision. You are completely definitively clear about what you want. You're not leaving anything to chance. You're not confused involving what you want. You know, bottom line, point blank, period. Okay, so assuming you've achieved this clarity, it's going to be easier for you to create affirmations and affirmations and visual representations involving your desires fulfilled. A lot of you guys are confused about what it is that you want, what you should be affirming, etc. If you're completely clear about what you want, it's going to be easier for you to create affirmations and affirmations and visual representations and so on that employ those end results fulfilled, because you know exactly what you want, who you want to be, how you want to feel, etc. And you want to keep it from the end, of course, always. Do not focus from the middle. So if you're manifesting a specific person, it would be you focusing on getting them to be obsessed with you, thinking about you 24/7, missing you, worshiping you, apologizing to you, loving you deeply. You want to stray away from all of that and focus on the deeply desired end result. Okay? The deeply desired end result. So that would look like you affirming things like, now listen to me very carefully, that would look like you affirming things like, me and SP are happily married. Isn't it wonderful that we have such an incredibly romantic relationship with one another? We have deep unconditional love for one another as a happily married couple. SP thinks about me in such beautiful romantic ways because we have an amazing relationship with one another. So you're combining the two, right? You're not just focusing on one side of it, you're combining the two. Like, if you're going to focus on the middle, at least involve the end result. See, a lot of you guys, what you'll be like is, they're thinking about me nonstop 24/7. No, that's neediness, that's desperation, and that's coming from fear. That's coming from attachment. You want to improve upon it. SP thinks about me in fun-loving ways because we have such an incredible relationship with one another. Same thing with SP is so madly in love with me. No. Improve upon it. Me and SP have deep unconditional love for one another as a happily married couple, as I said just moments ago. Okay, so now you have your clarity, you have your affirmations, etc., involving your end results fulfilled. So now marks you actually engaging with these thoughts, with these visualizations, and so on, right? As far as the techniques go, I do suggest affirmations and affirmations, and I do suggest guided meditations and visualization, but it's up to you. Don't put pressure on yourself, meaning don't feel that you need to do all the techniques on the planet every single day. Pick maybe 1 or 2, at the most 3, and then engage with those every single day. So every day for me, I make it mandatory to engage with my subliminals, my affirmation tapes, and my affirmations and affirmations. That's mandatory. Mandatory, 100%. But every now and again, I may feel an impulse to script, to utilize guided meditation, to visualize, etc. But I know every single day I'm incorporating some affirmation tapes, some subliminals, as well as some spoken word and in my mind affirmations and affirmations. So all 3. So you want to pick what resonates with you and go all out with it every single day. Don't take any days off. Stay consistent. Okay, that one day that you may have taken off, you could have been dwelling on things you don't want for a majority of the day and you wouldn't even be aware of it. It's better to just take conscious control, at least for the first couple of weeks, so that you could be sure that it's solidified within your mind. Okay? And once you know it's solidified within your mind, which it will be made clear to you, then you can, you know, kind of ease back a little bit. You want to still stay consistent daily, but you can ease back a little bit. All right, so getting back involving to what I was saying. You have your clarity, you have your techniques, you have your affirmations, your visual representations. Now you want to actually saturate your mind. Okay, you want to saturate your being with these affirmations that you've created that employ your deeply desired end results fulfilled. You want to visualize it, affirm it, affirm it, do whatever you want to do, but saturate your awareness. Make it a priority. If it's not a priority for you, you're going to make excuses, you're going to take days off, and you're going to forget to do what needs to be done. Think of it as taking care of a child. A lot of you guys don't understand this, so I'm going to explain this in a practical way. If you had a kid, anybody who has a kid surely will understand this. Even if you don't have a kid, you definitely understand this, because this applies to even if you have like a sibling to take care of, or an elderly person to take care of, or a dog, cat, etc. Anybody will be able to understand this. If it's a priority for you, what's happening? You're making it mandatory to engage with it. Doesn't matter how tired you are, how emotionally fucked up you feel, how tough of a day you had, God forbid it, how bad of an argument you had with your SB, God forbid it, how scared you are, God forbid it, right? It doesn't matter how sick you are, how lazy you feel. You're going to make sure that that child is fed. You're going to make sure that your animal is fed. You're going to make sure your sibling or your elderly person that you're taking care of is fed. Are you not? Are you not? You know that you are. There's no excuse. Prioritize it. When you prioritize it, you will do what's necessary. You will not forget to do what's necessary. You will go all out with it. And eventually, through the process of you saturating your mind, you will impress that subconscious mind with the end result fulfilled. You will know it's been impressed for a variety of different ways. You'll know that you've impressed it. There will be ways that will be made clear for you. Okay? Most oftentimes, including me, we just feel an in-depth level of naturalness and neutralness involving the desired end result fulfilled. We feel calm, confident. We feel certain, right? We have this faith, this trust, right? A lot of the times you may experience physical world signs too. Like if you're manifesting a specific person, you may experience like seeing their name or people that look like them, or you may start seeing their siblings pop up, or whatever the case may be, people related to them. But the biggest signs are the internal ones. And that's a piece of advice for you. Stop getting carried away with the external. The external is not more important than the internal. You can experience the greatest piece of physical world movement and still manifest what you don't want ultimately, and still manifest shit because your internal movement is still shit. So focus more from within. But if you do experience the physical part of it, this is what I suggest. Damn, I'm definitely on track. It is done. It is done. It is motherfucking done. And then just be grateful for it and go about your day. Don't sit there and be like, oh my God, damn, like, oh my God, that day, man, like, this is crazy. No, because that's an emotional reaction. So you don't realize that. That's an emotional reaction. Excitement is a mask for uncertainty involving the positive side of things. Let me say that one more time. Excitement is a mask involving uncertainty involving the positive side of life. A lot of people don't understand that. Because when you're overly excited, it tends to you feeling anxious, overthinking, etc. You'll know you're really there if you experience something in the physical world that's positive and you feel calm, neutral. You're like, yes, it's done. I'm grateful for this, and that's it. All right. And finally, once that subconscious mind of yours has been impressed, you will be led across a series of events that will lead to you experiencing the fulfillment of the desired end result fulfilled that you've impressed in physical form. Whatever is impressed must be expressed. Basically, in a more simpler way to put it, whatever you plant in your subconscious mind, whatever seeds you plant, whatever impression you make, you'll be led across a series of events that will lead to experiencing that in physical form. Somehow, some way. You may not know when, you may not know how, but it must happen. Whatever needs to be said, done, felt, smelt, acted upon, whoever needs to be moved, whatever circumstances need to be dissolved, whatever needs to happen to get you to experience that in physical form was what's going to happen. All right? A little bit of a lengthier video, but I think that this is definitely going to help you guys out, clarify things for you. In fact, I might actually re-listen to this video because I think I dropped some pretty good gems. So anyways, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care, stay safe. Make sure you click that bell icon. Make sure you follow me on other platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Manifesting Greatness Now. Feel free to check the first pinned comment down below for coaching services. And yeah, stay safe, much love, and have a beautiful day.